Have you ever tried sliding a mirrorless camera into your jacket pocket, only to find the lens poking out like a stubborn thumb? It ruins the whole point of shooting compact. But this little pancake lens from Panasonic practically disappears on the front of a micro 4/3 body, turning a bulky setup into something you can actually carry around all day without hating life. Now, looking at the specs on paper, a 14mm prime with a 2.5 aperture might not sound like a powerhouse. The 35mm equivalent lands right at 28mm, which is honestly the sweet spot for everyday wandering. It gives just enough width to capture an entire alleyway or a crowded cafe table, without stretching the edges into weird, distorted shapes. 3 aspherical elements are crammed inside that wafer-thin barrel, and they do a surprisingly good job of keeping things sharp and colors punchy, even when shooting wide open. Speaking of wide open, that F2.5 isn't going to give you dreamy, buttery background blur for portraits, but it lets in enough light to save indoor shots from turning into a muddy mess. The contrast autofocus system locks on fast, and crucially, keeps its mouth shut while doing it, meaning video shooters won't get that annoying mechanical whir ruining their audio tracks. There is a catch, though, especially with this particular international version floating around online, since it ships with 0 manufacturer warranty, so buyers rolling the dice on it need to be comfortable with that risk. Also, handling something this flat takes a little getting used to. The focus ring has very little travel, so manual adjustments feel a bit fiddly. But once it is locked onto a body, the sheer portability makes up for those little quirks. It is sharp, incredibly light, and cheap enough that it makes a fantastic walk-around companion for street photography and spontaneous travel vlogging. So yeah, if keeping things minimal is the main goal, this tiny pancake easily earns a spot in the bag.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.